Hey guys, Don Keating here, Team Donny Blue 8. I want to do a video here a little different than usual. I'm not really too big into analysis or anything like that, but it's hard to not see what's going on with the markets here being hit. I use Coin Paprika for most of my checking of the markets, hour to hour and whatnot when I'm online. And you can see here they show it right on the first page: 7-day, 24 hours, and 1 hour. I really like to see the different information right off the bat. I don't have to search into different screens like you have to do on some of the other sites that are popular. I like this one. So, I mean, at first glance, you could see every coin almost. Not without some exception. Every coin got destroyed today. I mean, Bitcoin 12%. Ethereum's getting just demolished here at 19.5, 20% down, going towards 230. Pretty bad. You know, EOS down 20% plus, Dash 20% down, Neo 20%. I mean, these are big names, big companies. Amizgo 24% in the last 24 hours. I mean, it's bad. You got some weird standouts like Bitcoin Diamond, who knows, 113%. It's kind of odd. But for the most part, you're averaging for, your main currencies 10 to 20% down in 24-hour period. One good thing, you can see some of these greens starting to show up. This is real time, so it'll be updating as we're talking. But I mean, it's nothing crazy, but you could see some of them starting to do a little bit of an uptrend. And the way that you know it's going to be real is you'll see Tether at the same time in a downtrend. So when the Bitcoin and the altcoins go green and Tether goes red, it could tell money's flowing out of Tether and back into the market. And just the very first signs of that are starting to happen right now, but I wouldn't say that the market's turning or anything like that. I mean, Bitcoin got down to 6,500 as of this recording, which is pretty surprising, but not all that surprising. What the main reason I did this video, like I said, I don't do a lot of this market update type stuff, and a lot of YouTubers that do that, so it's just not my thing. But I came across this article because people were looking at this happening, this huge across the board, just off the cliff, and there wasn't really any big news about it or anything like that. But if you watched a lot of the people's videos in the last few days, you saw this huge short position, and nobody knew why there would be all these shorts coming into the marketplace when everything was looking really good in the market and looking pretty bullish. Well, I'm looking through the news, and here it says, this is in ccn.com, and you can see this AI tracked unusual market behavior before today's big crypto drop. Okay. Earlier today, news spread that Goldman Sachs was sidelining plans of opening its cryptocurrency trading desk, a report coinciding with the market that took a sharp downward turn. The other day, market analysts saw someone take a 10,000 BTC short position, while overall market sentiment has been positive. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Top analysts have been questioning why someone would take a $74 million short position so quickly. It didn't make sense unless he knew something that they didn't. Only a few days after he started shorting there was some bearish news that came out. Others speculate that it could have been someone at Goldman Sachs themselves who took out a $74 million short position, waited 2 days, then announced that they're pulling out of crypto. These speculations have been just that, speculation. But with all new AI technology keeping a watchful eye on the cryptocurrency market, there is evidence that points to a deliberate market manipulation. Though by whom is still up for debate, and CCN just got the scoop directly from the data source. Okay, so I don't want to read the whole article, but I just want to touch on some of it. What happened? When the crypto drop occurred in the morning, for quite some time, traders were looking for news behind such an unusual minus 10% move across the board. Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and other tokens all declined on substantial volume too. Later in the day, the catalyst was found. Goldman decided to pause developments on its rumored crypto trading desk. Many comments around this news were regarding potential insider trading and the fact that institutional buyers would like to get into crypto space at lower levels, thus manipulating the markets. Obviously trying to manipulate it downward so they can come in and buy it at a cheaper rate. Data scientists and market analysts from the Ronin AI team, an AI-based crypto signals platform, took a closer look into the situation to see any red flag activity surrounding the drop. A number of indicators were pointed to some unusual behavior right before the drop, one of them being the social sentiment that sporadically increased minutes before the actual drop took place. Here's a 3-day chart that indicates such volatility in social sentiment. It takes place often, and each time it happens, AI algorithms react to it. Okay, so you see this spike here, which I'm looking at this again, like there's a huge one here, which right before this drop, or right as this drop happened. And here's a higher one, and nothing happened. So, you know, something to take into mind. But it is, the part that makes it bother me and made me start looking for news is how, you know, everybody says this market is so manipulated, which I'm really thinking that it is. And there's no reason for anyone to take the huge short position that they did. Everything else outside of the marketplace is telling them that that was not the way to go. That it was a bullish trend, the bulls are going to break out, and then you had this huge short position come online, and then this happens 2 days later. It's just too coincidental. I think there's more to it than that. I mean, here's social sentiment broke above the 3 standard deviations minute before the drop. You see the activity there, and then this is the drop. And now it's even 6,500, so it's even farther down after this. Okay. In the morning drop, the break above 3 standard deviations took place about 10 to 15 minutes right before crypto decided to spur more questions as to whether such an event was in fact a market manipulation or not. The timing, in addition to the unnaturalness of such a spike, is strong indications. Data scientists strongly believe this was either market manipulation or insider trading, but are reluctant to give a definite answer for obvious reasons. Regardless, the good news for the bulls is that whoever is shorting 10K BTC has to buy back at some point, and it will likely push the price up significantly. The bad news is when they do start closing short positions and buying back, there's no real way to predict how this event will affect the market in the short and long term. So, I mean, it's crazy. So it's good to see other people are starting to take notice of it. And will it affect anything? I mean, probably not. The guys that do this are still going to do it. There's nothing technically illegal for market manipulation or insider trading as far as crypto goes, because it's not regulated in the same way that stocks and bonds and those kind of things are. You know, and that's part of the reason some people want more government intervention, just so things like this would become not as easy to do. Don't believe me, it still happens in the stocks and bonds and everything else too, but it's much less out in the open as this one is. And this is obviously someone knew exactly what was going to happen at least 2 days before it actually did. And you can see countless videos in the last day or two showing exactly this huge short position that came out in BitMEX especially. And then, you know, 2 days later it actually happened. So those people obviously knew something that the rest of the market did not. The rest of the market was primarily bullish, and these guys took a huge bearish stance. So take it for what it's worth. It's just a good article I wanted to show you guys. In case you were into that, Ronin AI, who did the actual AI background for it, they do have a website. It's roninai.com. I'm not a member here. I don't have a package, but they are selling their 2 options. They have an investor terminal, 50% off. It's $49 per month, and the pro version, which is $199 per month. Again, I don't currently own either one of these, but it is interesting. $200 a month is a lot unless you're going to be trading a lot, I would say, but if you're trading, it sounds what they give you here is pretty good, and the information that they're going to give you, it seems pretty spot on, you know. And if you're making more than $200 a month because of their info, you know, maybe it might be worth it for you guys. But again, I'm not sponsored by them in any way or anything like that. I just was tracking down some of the details of this article, and they were mentioned here, so I did find them and tried to figure out what they were all about here. Okay, so if you guys like the video, hit like and subscribe to the channel if you're not. I really appreciate that. It helps out. And hit the notification bells if you'd like to get notified when new videos get posted. And I'll try to keep you guys in the loop. I'm sure more of my normal review type videos are going to be coming up, but this is something important affecting everyone. I got a lot of questions in my email because of this, and I wanted to just kind of give you guys the background of what I've found so far, and we'll see where it goes. But we're all in this together. I don't think anything's changed. Crypto's going to be king. It's just getting started, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just keep doing what you're doing and diversify. Get into more than just one. Bitcoin, it should be the primary part of your investments, but make sure you're in more than just one coin. Okay, so check it out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Hey guys, just want to jump in here at the end of the video and just show you a new company that I've been working with. They're going to be sponsoring the channel, and I'm going to be telling you guys about them on the end of the videos. So I'm going to play their quick 1-minute intro video, and guys, check it out, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.
Cryptocurrencies are an exciting place to do business, but like any asset, they can also be a minefield. That's where Bitcoin Live comes in. It's a mentorship channel with over 100 years of combined experience. Our analysts provide education, techniques, and tools to help you become a disciplined crypto trader, making Bitcoin Live your destination to master the art of trading. This is crucial because cryptocurrency is here to stay. In addition to the guidance of our analysts, this is a community-driven platform. Your voice matters. If you have questions or comments, then we want to hear them.
What up, crypto monsters? This is Crypto Troll. You gotta sell. Oh wait, buy.
Trust a professional for trading insights. Success isn't mastered overnight, and when it comes to financial education, we're all business. Bitcoin Live. Our analysts and exclusive community are the destination you deserve.